Have you ever felt like you're carrying a heavy weight that seems to pull you down? This weight isn't physical, but emotional. It's the weight of anxiety, an invisible burden that countless individuals bear day in and day out. Imagine standing on the edge of a cliff, your heart pounding, your palms sweating. The fear, the dread, the anticipation of falling is overwhelming. That's what anxiety feels like. It's not just a cliff you're standing on once, but a cliff you're standing on every day, with the fear of falling never quite leaving your side. Anxiety is a silent epidemic, a pervasive force that doesn't discriminate. It affects people from all walks of life, from the high-powered executive in the boardroom to the college student studying for finals. It's the entrepreneur worrying about her next project and the artist doubting his creative prowess. It's the mother concerned about her child's future and the retiree facing the uncertainty of old age. It's a universal experience, yet intensely personal, a shadow that lurks in the corners of our lives, often unnoticed by others but all too real for those who live with it. This heavy weight of anxiety can feel all-consuming. It can make simple tasks seem insurmountable and cast a dark cloud over even the happiest moments. It can rob you of your peace, your joy, your ability to fully engage with the world around you. It's like a constant hum in the background, a static noise that drowns out the melody of life. But despite its heavy toll, anxiety isn't a life sentence. It's a challenge, yes, a steep mountain to climb. But remember, every mountain has a summit. Every storm has an end. Every weight can be lifted. It requires courage, resilience, and sometimes professional help, but it is possible to overcome. Anxiety is a burden, but remember, even the heaviest weight can be lifted. In the next scenes, we will explore real stories of anxiety, methods to overcome it, and tools to manage it. So, stick around and let's lift this weight together. Meet John and Sarah, two individuals who have walked through the shadow of anxiety. John, a father of 3, was a high-ranking executive in a multinational corporation. His life, on the surface, seemed nothing short of impeccable. Yet behind the closed doors of his office, he was grappling with a formidable foe, crippling anxiety. The immense pressure to perform, to meet expectations, and to be the perfect provider for his family led to sleepless nights, constant worry, and a lingering feeling of dread. It wasn't until he collapsed from exhaustion at work that he acknowledged his struggle and sought help. Sarah, on the other hand, was a college freshman. From the outside looking in, she was the epitome of youthful exuberance. However, beneath her radiant smile lurked a relentless tidal wave of anxiety. The transition to college life, far away from her support system, sparked a debilitating fear of the unknown. She found herself constantly second-guessing her abilities, her friendships, and her future. The turning point for Sarah came when she missed an exam due to a panic attack. It was then she realized that her anxiety was not just a phase, but a real issue that needed addressing. John and Sarah's stories might seem different at first glance, but they share a common thread. Both experience the heavy burden of anxiety, an invisible weight that can often go unnoticed by those around us. Yet they also shared a common resolve to face their fears head-on. John sought help from a professional therapist and began practicing mindfulness exercises. Sarah reached out to her college's mental health services and formed a support group with other students battling anxiety. Anxiety has a way of making us feel isolated, as if we're the only ones struggling. But the truth is, we're not alone. John and Sarah, like millions of others, have walked this path. Their stories are a testament to the human spirit's resilience and the power of seeking help. John and Sarah's stories remind us that we're not alone in our battle against anxiety. So, how did John and Sarah manage to lift the weight of anxiety? Well, let's delve into their journey. For both of them, their path to overcoming anxiety involved a mix of strategies and methods, tailored uniquely to their needs and circumstances. John's journey began with therapy. He found solace in cognitive behavioral therapy, a type of therapy that helps to identify and change thought patterns that lead to harmful behaviors or feelings. This allowed John to understand his anxiety better and to develop coping mechanisms for when his anxiety would spike. Sarah, on the other hand, found her solace in medication. She worked with her doctor to find the right medication that helped manage her anxiety symptoms. Sarah learned that there's no shame in needing a little chemical help to balance things out. Both John and Sarah also incorporated mindfulness practices into their routines. This included meditation, deep breathing exercises, and yoga. These practices helped them to stay grounded in the present, rather than getting lost in worries about the past or the future. And then there were lifestyle changes. Both of them understood the importance of maintaining a healthy lifestyle to manage their anxiety. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep became non-negotiable parts of their daily routines. What's important to remember here is that there's no one-size-fits-all solution when it comes to managing anxiety. What worked for John may not work for Sarah, and vice versa. It's about finding what works for you, and that can take time and patience. It's about understanding that it's okay to reach out for help, to try different strategies, and to take care of yourself physically and emotionally. So if you're someone who's dealing with anxiety, remember, there's no right or wrong way to manage it. It's a personal journey, and it's okay to take it one step at a time. Overcoming anxiety is a journey, and it starts with the first step. What tools can you use to start your journey to overcome anxiety? Well, there are several ways to tackle anxiety, and it's all about finding what works best for you. It's crucial to understand that managing anxiety is not a one-size-fits-all situation. Your journey may be different from someone else's, but that's okay. We're all unique, and our paths to overcoming anxiety reflect that. One of the most effective ways to manage anxiety is through therapy. Therapists are trained professionals who can provide you with strategies to cope with anxiety, and it's a safe space to share your fears and worries. Cognitive behavioral therapy, in particular, has been shown to be incredibly effective in treating anxiety disorders. It involves identifying negative thought patterns and replacing them with positive ones. Another tool in the anxiety management toolbox is medication. Now, this isn't for everyone, but for some, it can provide much-needed relief. It's always important to consult with a healthcare professional before starting any medication. Then there's mindfulness and meditation. These practices can help you stay grounded in the present moment, which can be a great way to ward off anxiety that stems from worrying about the future or dwelling on the past. Don't forget about exercise either. It's been proven that physical activity can reduce anxiety by boosting your mood and acting as a natural stress reliever. Whether it's a brisk walk, a yoga session, or a high-intensity workout, find something that you enjoy and make it a part of your routine. And last, but certainly not least, never underestimate the power of a supportive network of friends and family. Having people in your corner who understand what you're going through can make a world of difference. Remember, these are just tools. They can help, but they're not magic wands. Overcoming anxiety takes time, patience, and a lot of self-love. And while these tools can make the journey easier, it's ultimately up to you to take the first step. The right tools can make the journey easier, but it's up to you to take the first step. Remember, overcoming anxiety isn't about never feeling anxious again. It's a part of life, an emotion that all of us experience at varying degrees. It's woven into the fabric of our existence, as natural as joy, sadness, or anger. What overcoming anxiety truly means is learning to manage these feelings, to understand them, and to not let them control our actions and our lives. Anxiety can feel like an insurmountable mountain, but remember, even the tallest mountains are climbed one step at a time. And just like a mountain climber, you're equipped with tools to help you navigate this journey. These tools aren't meant to erase the mountain, but to help you conquer it. If you're struggling with anxiety, it's okay to seek help. It doesn't mean you're weak or incapable. In fact, it's the exact opposite. Seeking help takes courage. It's a testament to your strength, your resilience, and your commitment to taking control of your life. And most importantly, don't ever feel ashamed of your anxiety. It's not a sign of weakness. It's simply a part of who you are, and it's something that millions of people around the world experience. You are not alone. We're all in this together, navigating through the ups and downs of life, learning, growing, and overcoming our challenges. And remember, every step you take towards managing your anxiety, no matter how small, is a victory. You have the power to overcome anxiety. You have the strength within you to climb this mountain, and we're here to help you every step of the way. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Your support means the world to us, and it helps us create more videos to help people just like you. Remember, you're not alone, and together we can lift the weight of anxiety.